Fellow Toastmasters, I'm so sorry that I can't join you today, but I'm with you in spirit. I'm going to try to give you a digital presentation. I have to confess that the process of doing the filming and chopping this up, it takes many takes. It would be far faster to just give a speech, but I thought I'd try something a little bit out of the ordinary, given that if you can't bring the mountain to Muhammad, then you got to bring the Muhammad to the mountain. So please sit down. I'm sorry there won't be any questions that I can answer for you because I'm not physically there, but hopefully you find this educational and interesting. And you can applaud as much as you want whenever you want, or name call as much as you want. That's okay. I can't hear you. So we're going to talk about what is social media, why clubs should care, how clubs can use social media, and then we're going to go over some action items and resources. So what is social media? Well, social media can be defined as web-based and mobile technology used to turn communication into interactive dialogue. This can include web services like YouTube for videos, Facebook for, well, just about everything under the sun, events, networking, messages, photos, videos, Google Plus in the same way, although theoretically slightly less evil, Meetup, which is often used for events, LinkedIn, which is more of a networking type site, some people call it the grown-up Facebook, or Twitter, which can be anything under the sun from, again, events, networking, messages, photos, videos. Now there's a variety of different web services. There's no way that this is a comprehensive list, of course, but this encompasses some of the more common social media outlets. So that can be a rather overwhelming list, and honestly that's the short version of it. There are new social media sites sprouting up every day. If you got to focus on one thing here, focus on Facebook. Facebook's got 800 million members. Facebook encompasses roughly 1 in 7 people on this earth. Of the active users on the site, half of them sign in daily at a minimum. Every Facebook user on average has 130 friends. So anything that you do on Facebook, whether you're trying to find guests, whether you're trying to share success stories, whatever you do on Facebook is going to reach a large audience. So if you're going to focus on one thing, focus on Facebook. You can debate some of the corporate ethics if you want. You can debate some of the privacy and what have you, but you can't argue with the numbers. Facebook is the site to beat. So how can you use social media within your club? Well, off the top, the Vice President of Education can help to keep members motivated by sharing success stories. So remember that when you start sharing information on Facebook and it starts going out to friends and friends of friends and friends of friends and friends, you can start to reach a huge network of people. You can start to make people feel really good about their accomplishments. Because let's be honest, at the clubs we can recognize our own successes, but sometimes it's those little words from our mothers or our sisters or our best friends or our friends that keep us motivated and keep us engaged. And Vice President of Education, with very little effort, can share these success stories. So let's talk about those icebreaker speeches, and let's talk about those CC number 10s. Let's talk about those advanced projects. Now, Vice President of Public Relations can help to promote special club events. And most recently, I'd like to comment that I thought Spruce Capital Club trying to promote their Club Luau event was a fantastic example of this. You can bring bodies out if you let people know. There's a lot of people that the Facebook calendar is how they plan their special events, and you can tap into this. Vice President's membership can bring guests into the club through social media. So for example, when you put on an event, you can give people the ability to invite their friends. You can have some kind of a promotion about bringing friends through Facebook. All sorts of things you can do through that. And the individual members have incentive to participate in this, whether you're an executive member or not. Members can get Confident Leader credit for promotional campaigns and membership campaigns. You also have a club newsletter that you should be completing. I know a number of clubs struggle to keep that going. So why not tap into some of these younger motivated members that you have, and why not try to see if social media is a fit for some of them? So now I know that might be a new idea to some of us, but let's give it some serious thought. I mean, we've tried newspaper advertisements, we've tried to do things on the radio, we've tried to do things on TV and demo meetings, and don't get me wrong, we're partially successful in what we do. But let's consider that there is a large untapped market that we could be tapping into, and there is an ecosystem of people that we can be reaching. There's a huge potential for success. We have all the opportunity in the world if we just give it a shot, if we just try to do something a little bit different. And God knows we might make an effort at it, and it might be that nobody goes to our Facebook pages and we're not as popular as we hope we are, but I think that the possibility is huge. To be able to share a video of a speech and show by example the things that we can do as Toastmasters, by leading by example, I think it's a huge opportunity for us. And we have to at least try. We have to give it a shot. Do any of us have the membership numbers to say that really we couldn't use more members, we couldn't have more energy, we couldn't do more with it? So let's try. Let's at least give it the opportunity. So I challenge you to go back to your clubs to try to do something with this. If you struggle, if you don't know how to take those first steps, then look for help. I think there's lots of us out there that are willing to. I know myself, I'm certainly willing to anytime. Toss me a message, whether on Facebook or via email. I know that some of the other clubs have started to go down the path. It looks like there's a Toastmasters Club, Prince George Group, as well as Spruce Capital Toastmasters. Prince George Toastmasters, I have the page set hidden because I'm talking with TI directly right now about whether we can use club logos and what have you, and I'm going to get some clarification on that and then share it with the division team basically so that we can make sure that we're all correctly informed. So anyways, I think there's big opportunities here, and I think that we've got to try. We've got to at least make an effort at it. So my challenge to you, go back to your club. Let's try to be a little bit more social.